Oh, wrong one. Hey everyone, and welcome to Savage World Super's The Breakford Incident, presented by me, Tabletop Obscura. How is everyone?
You asking us or are you asking chat?
I'm asking you. Well,
Okay.
chat can answer as well if they like. At this point, I
Right.
can't actually respond. But further on as the game continues, I probably won't be able to as much for obvious reasons. Chat's great. Awesome. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, it is.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
How's your week been? Since last
Tuesday,
we
my
played?
dude. Oh.
Well, I spent 9 hours in emergency.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
okay.
Yeah. So Leon burnt his hand.
Woo.
Oh,
So we
is
were
he
there
okay?
for four and a half hours. Yeah. We kind of got over it pretty quick, but it was blistering and stuff, so we took him. And
Just
then they were like,
casually?
yeah, and then they're like, if his temperature gets over 38.5, bring him back. And one of our thermometers said he was at 38.5, and like, well, I guess we're going back to emergency.
Hey.
Fortunately, when we got there, they tested him again. He was 37.7. So I think it was just the thermometer screwing up. But
Oh.
we stuck around just to get him thoroughly checked over again anyway. And
Those
that
things
was-
do have a tendency to spike up anyway.
Better
Yeah.
safe than sorry.
Right. So we were like there for another 4 hours after that.
Yay.
And the doctor checked over the bandages. And I was like, oh no, everything's fine.
It's fine. This is
So-
fine.
Other than that, that was probably the most eventful thing for my week.
I mean, that was pretty damn eventful.
Yeah, it was long too.
I bet. I remember having to do trips like that to the ER.
hmm
God. And Nick, how's the last couple of days since last I've seen you been?
Yeah, no, it's great.
So, like, how was Monday and Tuesday?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, what is the largest animal you could take in a fight?
That's the question. It's not a joke.
I know, but
A hippo.
You could take a hippo in a fight.
you could take a hippo.
Yes, I could take a hippo.
I could probably take a wombat.
You are both wildly overestimating your abilities.
Well, it wasn't like I said I could take on a kangaroo.
I mean, like, how is Matt overestimating his ability to take on a wombat?
Do you know how muscular wombats are?
Do you know how easy you can punt a wombat?
Not very.
At all.
They're heavy bastards. Granted, this is coming from someone who thinks they can take a hippo.
Yeah,
Well-
I definitely don't think I could take a hippo.
I'm pretty sure I could, at best, take a cocker spaniel.
What about a peacock?
Oh god, no.
No.
Those
no.
flashy bastards have too much on me.
Yeah.
What about a goose?
No.
No one's
These are
taking a goose.
dangerous.
I
Yeah.
would befriend a goose before that.
I watched a video of a goose fucking up a Siberian tiger in a zoo.
Yeah, I saw that one too. It was a Canadian goose too.
Of course it was. They're the devil incarnate.
Them fuckers.
Joel, what animal could you take in a fight?
A budgie?
Look, at
That's-
least I'm going to like my full human like ability to be able to take on a hippo, and you
No,
guys
you're
like
not.
easy
No.
animals.
It's a stomp.
A hippo is literally the most dangerous animal in Africa.
Exactly. my
Arguably the
point.
most dangerous one in the world, but yeah.
You are not taking that in a fight. I'm sorry.
They're not going to be able to do much if I'm on its back.
I mean,
Is it
it could
going
go in
to
the
the
water.
They
I
can
still
roll
stab
over?
it?
So
How heavy is a hippo?
it's a couple of tons.
Average.
So Jess,
Hippo.
your plan
Wait.
is to get onto the back of a hippo and then stab it lots
Yes,
with a
in my
knife.
stick.
with your stick.
What? Wait, no, there was no weaponry involved in this. Hold on.
Wow.
Hold
So
on.
they're 1.6 to 4.5 tons.
Yeah.
Why can I not delete my art? Matthew, what have you done?
It's an NFT now.
How dare.
Let the money roll in. But as for tonight's game, who remembers what happened last week?
We were fighting animals.
We're finding simulated animals
They
in a
were
basement.
demons. They were
My
holographic
illusions were
demons.
fighting simulated animals. Simulated demons.
I ended things.
Well, actually, it was a pretty good group effort, all in all. I mean, the illusions took down 2, and I'm pretty sure Ira took down 1 or 2, and then pretty sure you took down 1 or 2 as well, Hestia.
Damn straight.
Giving out extra bennies, I don't know.
Are we doing that now?
What?
Apparently.
How did I get a new Benny?
Cause someone by the name of Buckets of K redeemed 1,000 points in chat.
Hey, I care.
Hi.
As we're speaking about that, though, if for anyone watching, you can spend 1,000 hero channel points, not hero points. You can spend 1,000 channel points to give any of the players a Benny. You can do this as well in my Sunday game. They're called hero points. You just saw Buckets of Gay do that. But otherwise, yes. Last week you fought some simulations in the basement because a shady character that you'd only met like 48 hours earlier asked you to get into the elevator.
Which we did.
You did.
Like,
I think mostly
Utter
that
champions.
mostly I think that's because it was early morning. And
Idiot just lost him some candy.
But you did manage to get, well, when you got to the basement, which is well below where it should be, you did fight some well, you thought they were demons to begin with, and then you started gluing on. And it wasn't so much a test by hacks as it was a, proving that you were better than you thought you were. And sure enough, you beat them all.
If we'd failed miserably, he would have been disappointed?
He would have said you needed more training.
Ah, good to know.
But that's okay, because that's his plan. His plan is to train you. To, you know, do things later on. Because
That's true. We totally did not have a glowing fire god to help us.
she's as balanced as the rest of you. It's fine. But Hax also did reveal the stakes. In that he's afraid and has reasonable proof that the robots that attacked you on that fateful day are going to come back. And they're going to try to convert the entire world into their own cybernetic nightmare escape with all the humanity wiped out.
But then we just bop the robots and the humans will pop out.
This isn't Sonic. But he did say that you all needed training, and he was more than happy to train you. If
Cool.
you wanted to be superheroes, and everyone was kind of like, yeah, alright.
Yeah, okay. Got nothing better to do.
I mean, you're a university student.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so nothing better to do.
I said what I said.
I can say it, I was a university student too.
Oh, that's too far. Also too far. There we
Ooh.
go.
Aw.
What did hacks do to you?
God.
Did something have happened?
Oh no, it's happened on screen. It's just
Not on my screen though.
It
yeah,
is.
you're last in the list for some reason.
Okay, so that's how that works.
I don't know why. That's just the way it was set up. But Hax has just kind of given you the offer, and he's like, well, things to consider. Costumes. What you want to wear. You also have to figure out what you want your code name or superhero name to be. Yes, I'm aware you can still use the text function. God.
Neat.
But it's like, yeah. Also, this entire space is kind of yours. With the exception of the computer behind me, of course. But otherwise, if you want any equipment brought in or anything set up, just let me know, yeah?
Okay.
Sure.
Like, I'm probably gonna have a gym built down here. Because it'll be sorely needed. Because a lot of your fighting technique needs some work. Not
I mean,
Magician.
what? I don't need to fight. I'm not gonna fight.
Well, I haven't dealt with many illusionists in the past. I'm usually the one doing the illusions. But
Sorry.
the illusions won't always be there for you.
What? Why not?
Because there's some people who just will see through it.
So I could just go invisible then.
Alright, go invisible.
Okay. Have Poe dismiss the illusion.
I'm gonna stick my hand out there. Wow, he's good.
Yeah, no, it goes through the air.
The best invisibility.
He's an amazing magician.
Hax gestures to the screen, and it's a camera feed of the inside of the base here. And it just starts going through filters until it hits the infrared. And Bo, that's when you show up.
I just give a wave.
People can see life through that. This
Hang
Hax
on.
looking at you.
Hang on a minute. I'd just be like, oh really? I make another duplicate of myself and
But hotter.
have my actual self step to the side. Now I have the power with illusion that cameras and recording equipment pick it up,
Yeah,
so that we will appear identical.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Be like, now Hacks?
He kind of turns to Thunderchild and she goes, the one on the left.
Which way did I step?
Left?
Okay, so I just don't fight Thunderchild face to face.
No, I meant he's on the right.
It's fine. I have control of the weather, and I can see everything that's moving within it. So, look, your illusions will work for most things, but when it comes time, you still might have to defend yourself. And that's the issue. Besides, nothing wrong with learning how to throw a punch.
I could just teleport. I've been practicing.
I mean, teleporting is also an option, I guess.
I'm not much of a fighter.
No, that's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I'm not much of a fighter either. Until it comes down to it. His hand just kind of strokes the side of his laser pistol.
Yeah, I'm not much of a fighter either, sorry.
Need one of them. Both of the bows pointed at the laser pistol.
I mean, I could probably look into recreating these, but I'm not sure what kind of image you're going to be after as superheroes. Because image is important.
Oh, I probably won't be using guns.
Which is fine. Most heroes don't use guns. The only reason I use this is because it has a stun function.
One question
That's not a
about
bad
this
idea.
world.
Yeah,
Do we have Marvel and DC?
you do have Marvel and DC.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to get slammed by any copyright though.
Nah, it's just as a touchstone.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are also superheroes in the world. There's just not a lot of them.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about them, so...
Like there's less than 100 at
More
any
now.
given time, and most of them are kind of what's the best way to put it?
Underpowered.
Retired or
Ah.
underground.
Oh, good. I'll beat up old people. I don't give a shit.
Well, Anzac's over 100 years old, so there's
Good.
that.
Gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah. Still has the body of a peak 25-year-old. But, Lee, this is when you start getting a phone call.
Hello?
It's Kara.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna answer it.
Lee, is that you?
Yeah. Hi.
Could you come to the university and pick me up?
Yeah. And I just immediately get up and leave. I don't even say anything to anyone else. I'm just like, yep, coming.
Something's happening here.
What's happening here?
Two guys are fighting in the quad,
Okay. What? Oh. Okay.
but you know, one of them's like 8 feet and made of stone. And the other one just keeps multiplying. I don't know what to do.
Oh, I can't hear this conversation, can I?
Hold on, hon. And I just like put the phone to me so that she can't hear this, and I'm just like, hey, guys, so at the university, 2 supers are fighting, I guess.
Hax starts bringing it up on the computer screen, trying to screen social media for anything. And reports are starting to come in from people's Instagram and Twitter and everything else that yes, a superpowered brawl has broken out at Breakford University.
So I'm going to pick up my girlfriend. See ya.
Did you want some help with that, Sax?
Oh, it's fine. I can pick her up. No problem.
Well, did you want a ride? I mean, how are you going to get there?
I have a car.
I mean, if you want to be a superhero, I think you should ride in style.
Well, don't touch shit. What did I tell ya?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Axe kind of pulls a little remote out of his pocket, and clicking a button, a vehicle starts to come into focus, as if it was invisible and off to the side the entire time. As the cloaking field drops, revealing the dime skipper. Roughly the size of a small bus and tall enough for people to walk around, and the silver finish of it is only broken up by the tubes of fiber optics running up and down, shining with blue energy. It rests on a set of 6 chrome balls that flare to light with a thrum as the door on the side of the vessel opens up. Inside, the vehicle is as futuristic as the outside, with blinking touch displays everywhere, set up before the half-dozen chairs. Despite all this, however, it looks very lived in, a small set of 4 bunks in various states of being made with some personal effects thrown about. Overall, the dime skipper feels futuristic, but having been used for things far beyond its original purpose. I do not have a token for the dime skipper yet.
Also, box tags. Is it fast? Because I'd like to be there right now.
It's faster than your car is.
Then let's go already.
Hax kind of turns to Fun Child and goes, yeah, no, go with them. Because I don't think they know how to drive it. It's just like, no, I don't think they do, Hax.
I could try. Ira speaks up.
I am already inside.
Fun Child goes, how about maybe later we'll take you for a test drive.
Never let me have any fun.
Well, no, because you have to learn
This
how to
is a
have fun
fascinating
properly.
conversation we could be having on the way there, please and thank you.
She gets into the Dime Skipper, along with everyone else, I'm imagining.
Yes.
Hax turns to you, Bo, and kind of goes, you're probably best to go with them as well.
Oh, yeah. We both turn and head towards the car.
You just start getting in.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, like I described, the inside is futuristic with all sorts of buttons and other touch displays and all sorts of things you can slide and move around. And as the door shuts, Underchild goes, okay, I need everyone to sit down in their seats and strap in.
Do so.
Yep.
This won't be as bumpy as it usually is, because we don't have to go as far. But she presses a button, and your stomachs lurch as you feel yourselves immediately pulled upwards and back. As it kind of narrows up, its nose pulls up into the ceiling and just starts flying upwards.
This is cool.
Going through what looked to be the ceiling, but now was just a hologram. Well, now you know it's just a hologram.
How many goddamn things are holograms? And I look directly at Bo.
It's not mine.
Now, Bo, are you currently taking up 2 seats?
No, we would have come together.
Before we all get there, and we should be there in a couple of minutes, she presses the button on the console, and a little drawer opens up in front of each of you with a black domino mask. I would suggest wearing those.
Alright then.
Okay.
We can customize them later, but if you want to keep your identities a secret...
To a degree, sure.
Ira grabs a mask and instantly puts it on.
Just like, yes!
This completes my look.
According to hacks, they scatter biometrics. So anyone trying to identify your face through cameras and things like that shouldn't be able to.
Thank you for that secondary explanation.
Interesting.
What, so you're just gonna put on a plain black mask from Party Shop or something?
I was about to ask, but I thought that would be rude.
Oh.
I just figured it was better than nothing.
Well, people do get paranoid sometimes. Especially if mind control is involved. And the ship lurches again as it flattens out, and you start jetting off towards the university.
I'm doing that nervous leg bounce in my seat.
So there's mind controllers as well?
I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, there's people who can control minds.
Huh. That'd be weird.
It's a very broad category, though. It involves people who can tamper with memories, read thoughts, more advanced telepathy, those kind of things. You can get trained to fight it, or at least to make it more difficult, but it does take a little bit of time.
So, after hearing about mind reading, Bo attempts to just read everyone's mind. Like, just be like, sort of like subtly concentrate on whoever was sitting closest to him. and just see if he can pick up anything.
Well, I think the one who'd be broadcasting the most at the moment would be Lee.
True.
Give me a smarts roll.
Oh, wait, I have bennies.
You gotta spend a Betty?
Yes.
I mean, it's what they're there for. There we go, there's the
Hooray.
4. So what are you thinking about, Lee?
Sorry. Getting to Kara as soon as humanly possible.
Well, his thoughts do seem to be on repeat as he's kind of consumed with the thought of getting to his girlfriend as fast as possible.
I just, like, suddenly say under my breath, we'll get there soon. And see if he, like, reacts.
Well, you do hear that in your head.
Wait, in my head or in my ears?
In your head.
I just stop bouncing for a moment and then just like slowly turn in my seat.
Who are you turning to?
Did one of you just talk to me in my head?
Bo looks a little dumbfounded. I'm like, we'll get there soon?
Yep. Okay. Cool. That is such a fun thing to experiment on.
Well,
Thank you.
it was brought up.
Yeah.
I was like,
And you weren't sure if you could do it, huh?
well, no.
A lot of things could have gone wrong in that split second, huh?
Like
You're-
what?
Your dear pilot kind of pipes up and goes, Hey, if anyone's a mind controller, you have to tell me. It's the lore. It's like superhero code or something.
Oh, hang on. He just sort of like has the like focused, crunched up face as he looks at Lee. But nothing happens because he doesn't have mind control. But he's absolutely trying to get Lee to like undo the seatbelt or something.
Please stop doing things to my head.
Well, you do hear the thoughts, Lee, but you don't have any desire to really act on them.
There's a slight desire, but it's mostly to get up and punch him.
Yeah.
Nope, no mind control here.
Okay, well, that's good. Did you want to try scanning Ira's thoughts?
Or I don't know that he wants to push it. Actually, you know what? He's got time, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Give
So-
me a smarts roll.
During this, right, Ira is technically on her phone doing small little hacking things.
Yeah.
So she's kind of half listening, but half mainly interested in what she's doing.
Well, force a success. So, what does Bo hear in your head, Ira?
So Ira just had so she just has a repeating number sequence happening. So it's a lot of like binary, so it's a lot of like zeros and ones, and then like
A 2.
and then a 2, and then maybe like 5 in the middle of that, so it's just a lot of numbers repeating throughout her head.
Well,
I murmur under my breath and be like, "It's more confusing. That's weird."
Ira just turns and looks at Bo. I may not have been listening, but I know what's going on, and I do not consent. Stay
What
out
do-
of my head, pea-brain.
What do you mean? Pea brain? That's not very nice.
Then Ira just goes back to what she's doing.
well. Fun Child goes, look, I will say that as fun as telepathy can be, it is important to get people's consent first. Unless they're like a criminal or a supervillain or something.
Oh, then it's okay.
I mean, it's just reading their thoughts. If you could actually control someone's mind, then that gets a little bit more iffy. To put it one way.
Oh, yep.
And you know, there's also things with like tampering with people's memories. I used to know someone who was obsessed with fixing people.
Fixing people?
What a cool thing to just sort of say.
Oh, I'm just making sure you know what you're in for. Hopefully you never have to go up against something like that. She was technically a superhero.
Huh. Yeah, sure.
Sounds like it.
Well, look, she was mostly successful. It was fine. Now, unless you have any more questions for her.
Nope.
Nope, nope,
Nope.
nope. The university quad will start to come into view. Massive buildings. Obviously, one of them being the library. A couple of others will have the amphitheaters and lecture halls and various other tutorial classrooms needed. But as you get closer, Thunderchild will bring up what looks like a zoomed in version of what's happening in the quad as you get closer. And sure enough, you'll see a guy in what looks like giant stone armor. And another guy who, there appears to be like 4 or 5 of him. And then various others of him that are smaller and slightly worse off. And Thunderchild will be like, so, this is your first lesson as superheroes. I can take you down right now and you can get right into it, but it's a good idea to have a look at what you're dealing with and seeing if you're, well, seeing how everything's going.
I'm just sort of scanning around looking for my girlfriend.
Give me a notice check.
Bring up my character sheet.
Always a good start.
Spending a penny.
Spend your Benny.
Where is my bennies?
Everything's black for me.
Yes, same.
Everything's black. There are no bennies.
It might take a little while to click in. Or alternatively,
Nick spends a penny.
Hooray!
Oh, there we...
That's better.
oh look, a table tennis table.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
you're welcome. I made it myself. You're not actually down there yet, but I have to have your tokens on there for you to be able to see stuff.
It's okay, we'll just be...
Now, I will need notice rolls from also Bo and Ira. Well, the both of you kind of knows what's going on. As the guy in stone armor is currently being beset upon from numerous sides. but he seems to be doing rather well. As he swings around with his fist, at one point you see him put his hands out in front of him, and a giant spray of stone shards comes out and gets rid of a bunch of them as they kind of just go as they pop out of existence. And then one of the two over here starts to replicate more of them, sending him into the fight. There are a lot of people running scared at this point, trying to find cover in the surrounding buildings, or mostly running for their lives, or at least getting to safety behind the tables. Otherwise, there are others who are, happily filming the entire thing.
So who are we supposed to help in this situation?
Bunchel goes, well, helping is a case of, I know who Lee's going to be looking for. As she makes the landing, as she goes into the landing. As for the rest of you, if they're going to keep fighting like this, they need to be stopped. Because they don't care about hurting other people at the moment.
Maybe get a perimeter around the students? Ira suggests.
Perimeter's a good thing?
Are we landing yet?
She has landed and the door is open.
I'm gone.
Alright.
I guess Ira follows after Lee in case he ends up getting hurt.
Yep. Alright. And Bo, what are you doing?
Probably the smarter of the options.
Not charging in. Just gonna find a spot to half take cover and observe.
So yeah, the smarter thing.
Yeah.
I feel that's fair. Kind of.
I mean, I'm a pacifist, so.
Well, yeah. As you get closer, Lee, I'll get you to do another nose check.
Ooh. There we go.
Ooh, 3. Well, you don't seem to find Kara at all. Well, you don't see her.
Do you want help? Ira
I would
asks Lee.
love help, please.
The other two of you can roll as well. Now that you're on the ground, it should be a little bit easier to see things. Nope.
Please.
Spending a penny.
Aww. Aren't you nice?
Wasn't even better.
Oh.
Good. Big off. Well,
I want a refund.
it was a free one. You got it from chat.
Thank you, chat.
But, Bo, you actually do see Kara. She's kind of cowering behind one of the benches over here. Not gonna bend. That's not good for me. One of these days I'll actually have a token for her. She's over here.
I tried
To the north.
tell Lee and be in his head, I was trying to give him instructions, but this time to sort of give him information and be behind the closest table, not in the set.
I accept this one. Wait, where did she go? She was there a second ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a better token.
I'll put a picture help.
Then I would have to make a token for it.
I'll get you a picture.
That would be helpful, though.
I fucking thought it would.
But now, though, we're gonna use a ghost. Because that makes absolute sense. But,
Do.
So, what's the plan?
I mean, I'm going to go over.
Well, if you're gonna try to go over safely, I need an agility check from you. As shards of rock are going everywhere. A 4? Yes, you can go over.
What? That's a 5.
Yeah, but a 4 is a success.
No, yes.
But no, with that 5, you are successful, so you can go over to her if you like.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
But how are you doing it?
Going like over here,
Yep.
just sort of around. It's like da 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 da.
As you're kind of crossing behind the table,
Oh no, hun, you're a banshee.
she's why is a ghost?
Rest in peace.
Several shards of stone kind of start flying towards you, and you kind of duck your head as they strike into the wall behind you, embedding into the concrete stone of the buildings.
Nope, 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 nope. Do a sick kickflip. Nope.
And I was like, "Hi, honey."
Hey, hey. Good news, bad news. This is the bad news, and I just like point at the superhero fight.
Yeah.
Good news. We've got a super vehicle to get us out of here.
Okay. What's with the mask?
Oh, yeah. Long story short, I have superpowers. Gonna be real, you probably have superpowers.
Okay.
But we can figure that out once we get back, okay?
She kind of looks over to what's happening over here. And she's kind of like, is it safe?
Oh god, no. Let's go. That's why we're leaving. It's not safe.
So, Ira, Bo, what are you two doing?
Ira's kind of just watching the two supers just go at it.
Well, are you about as close as there?
Yeah,
I'll need you to do an agility check.
cool.
You manage to duck out of the way as one of the minions, one of the smaller ones, kind of just goes flying towards you, and you duck out of the way as it crashes into the table before just popping out of existence. And then one of the guys up to the front here just kind of conjures a new one out of their body.
Hey, Bo,
Yeah.
you want to set up a perimeter with your illusion thingies?
He kind of looks around and sees the like massive walkways, and he's like, I don't know if I have the power to achieve that.
To do that,
You can try.
you can in fact try. Give it a smarts roll.
Right. Oh, smarts. Smarts. Okay.
I mean, how big's the limits on your illusions?
No, it's cool. It's fine. Oh, hell. Sorry, just bring it up. It was. Volume is 4 feet plus 2 additional 4 inches. Okay, so 8 yards
Yep.
plus 2 additional yards per level, and I've got 4 levels, so
12?
8, 10, 12, 14 yards.
14.
A 14 yard sphere.
So 14 squares, if I remember right.
Yeah, I kind of went with 4 ranks, so it could be 4 different illusions.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess I could theoretically put like 2x2 square in each of the 4 sort of exits.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm I'm just thinking what to put there. I'm gonna take inspiration from the rock guy and put like an iron golem kind of thing, and try and have them just sort of like come around the corner and just sort of like plonk themselves in the walkways.
Fair enough. Well,
So kind of like.
aw.
Sort of like that.
Well, so kind of like stone giant things.
Yeah, basically.
Well, currently, you see stone giants just kind of appear beside you. As they move to block off the exits. Ira, what are you doing? Perimeter's being set up.
Ira's gonna try. Go into cover behind with the table behind her.
Yep. Well.
She's also gonna transform.
Alright, what's she transforming into?
Lion.
A lion? Alright, give me a spirits roll. I mean, that'll do it.
Rawr.
Ba-doop. You should have control of that lion.
Oh yeah. Mufasa.
Oh, I think it should be bigger. Well, what's the plan as you take cover and turn into a giant lion with a domino mask?
Yes.
Well, at this point, our two gentlemen who are casually fighting will notice the stone giants coming out of the woodworks. And one of them will be like, well, boys, I think the jig is up. Looks like we have something else to fight. And the giant stone man is just like, well, more things to punch. And with that, that's all 5. Bo, you'll be going first.
Just a sec.
Oh, good. Well, while Bo is handling that, Stoner. Ah, boy, Stoner, what's he gonna do? Well, he's gonna roll up to one of the stone giants, just kind of kicking aside some of the minions. And he's gonna punch. With a 9, he'll definitely hit.
I mean, does he hit anything though?
Well. Let's see if he notices first.
Oh.
Are we gonna have a repeat of last week? Like, I'd hope not. But no, a 3's not enough as he engages with the giant stone illusion. Bo, it is your turn.
I mean, the stone illusion seems like it's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I will take an action to move myself.
Yep.
Oh, I still have the drawing thing.
That's okay, you can throw stuff in the bin.
Select myself. There we go. So I'll just move like behind the water fountain for a bit of a better cover.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use my telepathy to tell Lee, the same as before, and just be like, the big guys are mine.
There's a very obvious sigh of relief.
Sighing intensifies.
You're welcome.
Lee, your turn.
Cool. Grab Kara. Go.
Alright. Well, you have a pace of 6, so you can move 6 squares.
What? 2, 3.
Through the trash.
Oh. Just around it. 5. 6.
Ira just looks over to Lee.
Kara's looking at the lion, being like,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The entire time. Just
Lee,
don't
that's
worry
the
about
lion.
It. Don't worry about it. Okay, stone giants on our side. And on our side.
Okay, so 2 things. 1, Lee, I need you to make a persuasion roll.
Yeah, that's fair. Nailed it.
She kind of holds onto you a little bit tighter, but it's like, okay, okay, if you think it's
Sure,
fine.
why not?
Yeah. And second, I need a spirit roll from you.
Uh-oh. Oh,
You can choose to stay as yourself.
I do.
You do? You do. Okay. Alright, so that's you done. Recurring. Well. I mean, he's gonna send his boys out. They're gonna punch nothing, but... The minion that runs over and punches the giant stone golem kind of punches it and kind of goes through nothing and just in a smaller squeaky voice goes, "Hey boss! It's not real!"
That's not very nice.
This one will run over and do the same. And says the same thing. Oh wow! This is the rules I needed last time. One, 2, 4, 5. Close enough. Six. And these ones will just kind of start pulling back. Shenanigans are afoot, I think. Ira, the lion. What you doing?
I'm gonna run at him.
You gonna run at him?
I'm gonna run at the minions.
Go for it. Now, you should have access to its attacks as well.
Yes.
Well, go for it.
Should be fighting, right? Skills.
You can also
Oh.
use bite claws.
Oh, there we go. I'm gonna pounce the shit out of one.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Ooh.
Well, I think 11's absolutely gonna hit.
Nice.
Yeah, his parry's not that great. And roll the damage. Won't be enough for a raise, unfortunately. Actually, no, it will be. So roll an extra d6 as well. Oh, God. I mean, every one counts. I knew I should have given him more toughness, but that's fine, I guess. You charge up and letting loose with one of your mighty paws, bringing it overhead. Well, off to the side slightly. You just give a mighty swipe at the thing, bring it to the ground, and just kind of crush it as it turns to dust on the ground. And the dude's kind of like, that's not very nice. Bad kitty.
Rawr.
Rawr.
You're just let's have a mighty roar. A thunderous roar.
Oh, wow. Bo, you're up first again.
Oh yeah, these elusive magics are rocking. Alright, well, I'm going to get my illusion that's facing the stone guy to make an attack.
Yep.
So he has to make a smarts roll or be shaken.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh yes.
Don't say that. He's not smart.
Oh yes. So he's shaken.
With a 3, he is in fact shaken.
I'll get the
Of course he is.
illusion in the top middle to do the similar thing to the mini illusion that's in front of it.
Yep. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, so this minion has to do smarts roll. Oh! I think
Oh,
he's
man.
good.
Yep.
These little minions are doing well tonight.
Hmm. I probably won't do anything else other than that.
Alright. Well, Ira, you're up again. As a mighty, mighty lion. Same again. Ooh. Unfortunately, 6 won't be enough to hit him. As he kind of just ducks out of the way as you leap at him. If you want, however, you can try to do an intimidate. I'm not sure if you're... Nope, you don't really have it. Which is weird. You'd think a lion would have it.
Yeah, that's all good.
Oh, good? Oh, good. Alright. Well, him. For his action, he's going to be like, well, that's not very nice of you. As another one pops out. Tell me, kitty, do you know the shell game? Lee, your turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the ship?
To the south.
So like kind of bow area.
Kind of. Off screen.
Okay.
You know, stage south.
Cool.
I'll get that spirit roll from you again.
That's cool. That a 2.
I mean, if you want to use the Benny. Ah.
That a 4.
You are struggling to maintain your composure as you feel that familiar fire, that warmth rising up within you. Your next check to resist this will be at a -2.
Hey, I'm Have you ever met a large flaming woman in our apartment?
Yeah?
Yeah, so that's me apparently.
What?
I don't know, but
What?
I think maybe fear or stressful situations or something like that's gonna bring it out. So if that happens, just keep running to the magician from next door, okay?
Oh, okay. Bo, I think his name is?
Yeah,
Okay.
the lion over there's the hacker.
I was curious about the mask.
Yeah, right.
Ah,
This is why I think you have superpowers.
I mean, I don't feel different.
Okay, but like literally everyone in our building got superpowers.
Well, Stoner. This fun dude. Well, he kind of looks to the minion, then looks to this giant, and he's gonna do a smarts check.
He's gonna make a spirit roll because he's shaken.
Ah, he does need to do that first. His spirit's not too bad.
Come on, 3. Oh yeah.
He is still shaken from the illusion that bopped him.
The shockingly large fellow right next to him.
Yeah. Because, you know, it's fine. Okay, how do you keep flipping the cards like this?
Practice. I'm a magician.
You've stacked the deck. You've stacked the digital deck.
I mean, I. What?
Bo, you're up first again.
Hooray! Okay.
I forgot to move the minions. I'll move them next round.
Oh, did they make a? Did they roll a 1 on their? On their smarts roll to resist?
I'll have to scroll it.
No, they got 3. Okay, cool.
Alright. What you doing?
Then the 2 big guys are gonna attack the 2 illusions that are next to them
Yep.
in an attempt to shake them. So smarts roll will be shaken for the 2 of them.
I am gonna give them a bonus because they're pretty sure they're not real.
What do you mean pretty sure they're not real?
Well, fists went through nothing, so. Wait,
Shame.
that was the wrong guy.
Aw.
Yay! He gets another shot.
If he's failing that smarts roll, he takes it as wound.
He doesn't actually.
Wow.
I mean,
Good job, Matt.
but those who roll a 1 on their smarts die do suffer a wound from the shock to their system.
No, with his abilities.
Okay. He's immune to taking damage?
No, you just have to get a raise on it.
But that's... I'm not attacking.
Oh no, I know that.
He's mentally failing,
Oh no.
which is causing the wound.
I will get him to roll in his action.
How do I get a raise when I'm not rolling?
He rolls a 1.
You rolled a 1.
Well, that wasn't him. That was supposed to be a minion. It's not his turn yet. He keeps getting in the bottom of the initiative for some reason.
Because he's a big slow guy.
We'll go with that.
Well, then the minion takes a wound then.
Yes, and we'll go pop.
Okay.
Alright.
Now the stone guy's going to be concerned. The illusion's strutting its stuff now.
And the minion up to the north there is going to be fine.
Aww.
He just kind of stands there as the fist goes through.
What are you going to do? Next turn. I think that's probably me then.
Alright. Lee. Just go keep on moving.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Spirit roll. You run past the minion and the minion's like, oi, where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
Was that with a -2?
No. So 3.
Well. You feel that fire welling up within you, and you feel as your arms ignite. And then your legs, and you feel the fire spreading over your body. Any last words?
I turn back to that minion and I just say, okay, now worry about it.
And where's our dear Hestia? There she is. All aglow and all aflame, Hestia, you find yourself standing beside a fountain. The human girl from before, the mere mortal standing behind you, cowering, and now suddenly very surprised by your sudden appearance.
Hello again, mortal.
Hi? I think?
My name is Hestia, goddess of hearth and home. I'm going to kick shit in.
Okay, I'm gonna keep running this way, I think.
Good option.
Alright. Ira! Faced with many, many clones who are going to start punching you this round.
I pounced again.
You
Actually,
pounce?
no. I'm gonna use, well, how close are these minions?
The clones that are just in front of you there,
Yeah.
they're up in your very short space, so a feet, maybe 2. A foot, maybe 2.
Claws.
Claws? Go for it.
Rip.
You go for one of them, but the other one kind of pushes them out of the way. Not so fast, kitty cat. Them. Well. He's gonna move to there. And he's gonna try to give you a good old punch. A 4's not gonna get past your parry though. He's gonna get to there, do the same. A 7. How does a 7 do?
Hmm.
7 will actually get past the lion's parry. So, he'll punch you for some damage.
Howie?
Oh, won't be too bad. He will actually punch you for some who will shake you. Now, being shaken doesn't mean an actual wound, it just means you're disorientated from the punch. So on your action, you will have to do a spirit roll to become unshaken.
Okay. What now?
Not yet. On your next action.
Okay.
This one is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And try to punch Stoner in the back.
Wow, I thought they were on the same side.
Not really. That will hit with 2 raises.
Damn, he's already shaken too.
Now's my time. I shall fell you. Damn it. He does not actually do that much damage. Alright, that's fine. He rolls pretty much minimum. And this last one. He's going to do a notice check. Oh, and he notices Hestia.
I mean, it shouldn't really be that hard to notice Hestia.
I
Yeah,
mean, no.
real subtle.
I was just after a success, but you know, a raise works.
2 raises.
Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Stoner. Alright. Come on, buddy. Need you to do a spirits roll. Hey! And he's no longer shaken, but that takes up his turn.
Yay!
And we roll everyone. And he's up first. Do I need to Yes, I need to reshuffle you, don't I, Lee?
What?
No, me. Magnus.
Yeah, I need to re-roll you, don't I?
Yes.
Would you like the Queen of Diamonds?
Sure.
He's still up first.
Aw, man.
But he is going to attempt to punch the Snow Golem. And then hopefully roll well enough. He does not, in fact, roll well enough.
Was that an attack roll or no?
A notice. Because he's punching an illusion. It's not... Yeah.
Yeah. So... Oh no, it wasn't a natural one. Okay. Shame.
Well, Bo.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get my illusion to do his attack.
Yep. So I do a smarts roll.
Yep.
He's not very smart. Joel, what are you doing to me? Oh god.
He takes a wound and is shaken.
Fine. I see how it is.
And then I get my other illusion to... Oh, I'm trying to think of a way for it to react appropriately after, like, phasing it through before.
Yeah.
I have it look like it picks up something off the ground and then tries to hit the small illusion mask in front of it.
Yep.
So then the small illusion guy makes his smarts roll.
Alright. Once again, I'm giving him a +2 for this. Yeah, he's not convinced. He's probably going to break off the next round.
Shame. Okay, well, I think that's me then.
Alright.
And I'll be back in a little bit.
All good. Hestia!
Okay. So,
With your torch so bright, or your body so bright.
there's a giant stone. The giant stone guy's not like moving or anything, right?
No, it's like a statue.
Cool. And that's a guy.
Look, it looks like an angry little imp thing.
But it's near people. I'm going to that's the wrong character. I'm gonna start flying.
Alright. Kara's just kind of like, okay. You can fly, that's a thing you can do. That's cool.
Hello.
What you gonna do? Oh no!
Punch it real good.
You do punch it real good. Oh god. Nope, that's not right. His parry is 5.
Well,
So
shame.
roll an extra 2d6 on that. I mean, he's gonna be splattered into dust, but that's fine.
What the hell? I said 2d6. 2d6. Wait, that's a 7. Where did I get a 7? Sure, just go with 7.
Yeah, 2 and a 5. Who rolled the 2d6? Alright, well, Hestia, you kind of put your fist together over your head and just slam it as it kind of burns to nothing.
Yeah. Now I'm dead-eyeing the guy directly in front of me.
Oh no! This could be trouble. Speaking of him. Well, all of his loans are currently active, so... This one in front of you, Hestia.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be you're looking a little hot there. You can't be too much trouble. He's gonna run up and try to punch you.
Oh no. No.
Nah, I don't think a 4's gonna get past your parry.
No.
So how do you, like, stop his parry?
I grab the fist as it's coming at me.
And he's like, oh wow, that's actually burning a lot. I don't think I like this. This one up near Stoner, he's gonna break away, I think. Because he doesn't want to get involved in this fight. Two, three, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6. Coming to help out his friend.
Good. Come to me so I don't have to go to you.
And the cloak kind of goes, hey, I could use some help over here. 1, 3, 4, 5. It's not gonna be a couple at 1, 2, 3. No, I'll end up there. These two with Ira are kind of like, we're kind of busy over here. Speaking of, they're going to try to give you a bump, Ira. He's not going to hit. And that's not going to hit either, I don't think. Oh no, that does. Bless you.
Bless.
Thank you.
But that doesn't get past your toughness. So he tries to punch you, and you're like, no.
Just like puts a paw up on against its forehead. It just like tries to swing and it's just swinging at air. It's like, no.
It's like, I never thought I'd have to actually punch a lion. Speaking of, Ira, I need you to do a spirits roll. You can use a Benny to re-roll that.
I have no bennies.
You have no Bennies left?
I think chat might have given you a Benny.
It's telling me here you got 3. Because you
As a
start every
lion, it says
session.
I got 0.
Oh.
That's my irritate.
Did you want to spend a Benny though?
Yeah.
Okay. Re-roll it. There you go. You are no longer shaken. Unfortunately, you can't act, but you also are at risk of taking a wound.
I am at risk, or am I not at risk?
You're not at risk. In
Okay,
order to
cool.
be wounded, you have to be shaken first.
Okay, cool.
Bo, you're up first with the Black Joker. Do you want to re-roll that? Or hasn't he come back yet?
I think he might be doing the thing he has to do at 8:30.
Ah, yes. That's fine. All good. Well, Hestia.
Well, I've got one in the hand.
He's like, oh no! Ooh, baby. He kind of ducks out of the way of your punch.
Oh no.
You've still got to kind of go to hold the warm fist, but as you kind of go to pummel him with the other one, he just kind of pulls back as much as possible as it goes wide. And he's like, oh god.
How many attacks can I make per round?
You can perform another attack at a -2.
Excellent. -2.
I mean, his parry is 7, so that will hit.
Fantastic.
He's not a wild card at this point.
Oh, that's my favorite thing.
So you go to swing again. Kind of, your fist goes wide and you just kind of bring it back down in a backhand. And he can't square away from this one. As
So
he
the
kind of just pops.
The first punch, I like purposely make it go wide, and when he's like breathing that
Purposely.
sigh of relief, just like, fooled you, smack.
God. Alright. Well, Stoner. Buddy. First, he's got to do a spirits roll.
How's that working out for him?
Not well.
Mm-hmm.
He's no wild cards. Wait, I have a villain point. I have a villain point. I'm going to re-roll it.
Okay.
It's probably not going to do much better.
Oh, there you go. You finally did it.
Because he got an 8, so that was a success and a raise. Yay for the villain point. Thanks, chat. I appreciate that. Kind of disorientated. He's gonna use one of his other powers and bring up a stone wall between him and the giant and make some hasty moves away towards something that's a bit of a better fight for him. Because he's feeling a little bit outdone by these guys.
He can probably take on the flaming lady.
25. I mean, he's making his way over.
Good.
Because that wouldn't end badly at all.
Fine.
Well, he used his power to erect a wall, and then he moved. So, Ira, your turn.
I'm gonna bite.
Go and bite.
Well, yeah.
Left or right?
Left.
Left? Roll a d6 as well. It's your wild card, so you also get that. It's not much better. One of them ducks out of the way. You can make another attack at a -2.
Okay.
Yeah, alright.
What?
And then damage? Okay.
I mean, roll another 2d6. Because you got 2 raises with that. Yep. Which one, left or right?
Left. Oh.
So, bite or claw, and how does it look?
So Ira pretty much just gets up onto like her rear hind legs and then just comes down with a large paw with the claws pretty much just extended out and then just slashes through the minion.
Hmm. And
With
as
a
you
mighty roar.
and with your claws, it kind of, well, there's no blood. You just kind
it
of
pretty much
break
goes
it.
through. Yeah.
It's not an illusion. There's definitely something there, but it just kind of falls apart before disappearing. Joel, are you back yet?
Yes.
Excellent. It's your turn.
Okay.
You have the Joker.
Excellent.
I mean, you say that.
What? Do I need it? Alright, so I'm gonna get this fella to move to like here.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna get this fella. I don't know how far they can move.
I mean, there's a sense of believability. 4 to 5 squares would be fine.
Yeah, okay. So he'll get to like here. Pursue the stone guy that's running away. Then the first one that I moved will force a spirit roll on that clone that's there.
Question is it a clone? Oh wait, no, it's a sponsor roll, isn't it? Why did I roll spirits? Anyway. Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Oh no.
That could have gone better.
That could have absolutely have gone better.
So with a 1 on the smarts roll, they take a wound and are shaken.
Cool thing.
That is a pretty cool thing.
It's okay, he's got multiples.
So yeah, that'll probably be me.
Alright. That him. Well, as I kind of jump through the order. Well, he's gonna do a spirit roll. I wish I kind of used the one from earlier, but you know. Gotta love those wounds. That's fine.
Oh no.
He remains shaken.
Hooray.
But he's up first! Yay! So, he'll gonna do a spirit roll.
Oh no.
Hey,
Jesus.
chat, has he have no, bennies
Can you have
for
a penny,
no,
please?
no bennies for me? No? Fine, I see how it is. This is player
for sure.
favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that one's shaken, so he can't do anything. This one off to the left here. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Hestia.
Hey,
He's got to swing a punch.
someone doesn't learn their lessons.
Well, he's not too bad at fighting. 7, how's that do?
Not good enough.
Kind of just block it.
Yep.
Oh no, this isn't good. Minion comes up, tries to give you a punch. No. That's no.
I just laugh at that one.
2,
Pathetic mortals.
4, 5. They are starting to gang up on you.
Excellent.
Ah, so it's a fair fight then.
5's not going to do it though,
Nah.
but you are currently ganged up on.
I don't even have to aim anymore.
That's comforting. The one with you, Era, is going to throw a punch. They've actually been doing rather well against your lion. But that 2's not going to do anything. Cool. That's fine. Well, Stoner. I mean... 2, 3... he holds his hands out in front of himself. And he's gonna do his secondary attack. I need... Well, Hestia, I need you to do an agility roll. I think that might actually hurt you.
I mean, a 22 would absolutely hurt me.
I have to do a shooting roll. No.
Ow.
Mm-hmm. So, you'll duck out of the way of the stone spray.
No, I'll just shift my head slightly to the side.
That minion will get out of the way as well. Yeah, no, the minions all of you just kind of turn to look at him and start laughing. He's like,
Pathetic.
Wow.
I will stick with actual challenges.
Wow. Bo!
Throwing the shade. Well, the guy in front of me's like... I may as well make him make a smarts roll anyway. Is it smarts or spirit? I can never remember. Yeah, smarts roll.
So, the one to the north? That one? Alright, so smarts roll?
Yep. Cool, okay.
So,
Still shaken, but he was already shaken, so nothing happens.
alright.
Then this guy's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The stone guy ran away, so they're gonna follow him and try and
No,
attack him.
it makes sense, I
inverted
guess.
commas. So
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Oh, so he's shaken.
Yeah, no, he is. Fine.
Okay, that's me.
Hestia!
Choices, so many choices.
Tall or
Yes.
small, pretty much.
First attack is going to go for recurring. Or the recurring next to me, at least.
Yep.
Ooh.
Ooh. That's
Cough. Come on!
I mean, a 6? I have to check that. I don't think it's going to, though.
No, I think he was a 7,
Cough,
wasn't
cough.
Yeah. No, that'll miss.
he? Oh.
You're kind of getting ganged up on, so... He's just like, yes, go, my little friends, protect me.
I'm gonna try that again at a -2.
Alright.
I've got a good feeling.
Whoa. I don't. Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, God. It was the clone, wasn't it?
Yeah.
As you make contact, you kind of feel the bone and everything crumple a little bit before it just kind of pops in a little bit of an ashy smoke cloud.
Could one of you present a challenge, please?
I'm coming.
Not you.
Ira!
Yes.
It's your turn.
I see. Ira uses her claws to swipe at the one to the right.
Oh, no! Can you tell I'm enjoying the accent? Did you want to spend a penny? It's fine, I'll burn your penny.
No.
No? You good? Okay. You can try to do the strike again at a -2.
Okay.
And that will hit! So, do your damage. Ooh. He has a toughness of 6, so he'll be shaken. But, because of that, he also goes pop. Here, the light has killed 2 of the clones. Hestia, it's time for you to catch up. Gee, scrub.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the catch-up card.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Joker, you can act at any time during the round with a +2.
Cool. So, first minion in front of me.
Yep. Yep, that'll hit. For lots.
Do I get a +2, or does it just, like, even out for the next hit?
It evens out for the next one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Minion, he has a parry of 5.
So,
He's an extra
yes.
though, so he does not win. So that will hit. Yeah, no, and he goes pop.
Hmm. So, I can't move as well, can I?
You can move, you just can't do an action.
Hello.
Wedge between a stone giant and Hestia. What could possibly go wrong?
He will have choices to make.
Well, He's in trouble. Recurring has to do a spirit roll and do really well. I mean, he's no longer shaken. That's a start. Yeah, no, that's a start. Can't do anything.
Uh-oh.
Stoner. He also has to do a spirit roll. And he is no longer shaken. Unfortunately, however, it is Bo's turn. Am I doing a smarts roll?
Oh, for Stoner?
Yeah.
Oh no. No, I think Hestia's got Stoner. No, I have other plans.
Yep.
Oh,
Hello,
God.
friend.
Oh no!
So now they're both gonna make an attack, in inverted commas. So
Yeah.
that will require 2 smarts rolls.
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah! Well, he's good.
Needs to take another one.
Yeah, no.
Oh, nice. Cool.
I think that's the best you've rolled all night.
Yeah, he rolled reasonably well. Good, he just has to make it through to the next round.
Huzzah!
But unfortunately, hey Earl. Hestia is squaring off against Stoner. So you can take on the stone guy, or you can go for recurring.
I'm going for. Ira's gonna go for recurring.
Aww. I mean, you don't have to.
Ira's going to. So Ira charges at recurring.
Yep. Doing a
And-
pounce.
You pouncy pounce.
Six. Roll a d6 as well. 4 plus 4 would be 8. So that will get past his parry. So he'll take that damage. As his words go up again. And he is shaken. You kind of put your paw on him, and there's a kind of oof as he kind of hits into the ground. It's like, oh no! I'm suddenly outnumbered. Recurring is outnumbered.
Rawr. In response.
Rawr. Okay, and it's your turn again, Ira.
Eat him.
I mean, don't, but if you want to attack him, that's fine.
I'ma bite him.
Currently has a -2, so.
Oof.
Oof.
Fuck it. Spend a Betty.
Last Betty.
I don't care.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
That's fair. Alright, give the reroll. 4. 4 also is not going to do it, but roll a d6 as well. Because the d6 might do better. Just because it's not treating him as low. I mean, that's just putting a 6 down. I'll have to fix that later, I think. I wouldn't have done it either. Alright. Bo! Our dear friend Recurring is still shaken because he hasn't had a chance to act.
Well, I guess my friends will have another swing. So just 2 smarts rolls.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, well, that's another wound.
Well, with that,
Falls unconscious.
he does fall unconscious.
Instead of like, it just collapses on the ground.
Pretty much.
Okay.
He just kind of goes, oh no, oh no! And before the fist actually makes contact with his body on the ground, you just kind of see his eyes flutter as he faints.
Oh, I feel bad.
It's okay, this is a supers game, no one dies.
Yeah. Well,
Shame.
hey, big fella. His
Ah,
smarts roll.
God. He's not smart though, Joel. Why are you making him do smarts rolls?
Oh, shame. A wound for him too, I guess.
Fine. I see how it is.
That's me. Yep.
Him! Alright, well, spirit roll for him. Come on. Ah.
Oh.
Here's me worried about him when I was writing up his character sheet. He, being shaken, will do no actions this round. Hestia!
Shame.
Finish him.
Let's see. 14. Yep, that'll hit with a raise, so +2. Sorry, a plus d6.
Ooh, that was not much. So, just 1d6?
Yep.
That's better.
A little better. Would have been better.
Hitting him is like hitting stone and iron. Like slamming against Hephaestus's anvil. He moves ever so slightly, but he seems more concerned about the stone giant behind him than he does about you.
Rude.
Is that you done?
Yes. Oh,
Alright.
no, wait. Sorry, I forgot I can hit twice.
Did you
Did
give
you-
a wound? Hestia give a wound?
She did not.
Oh, okay.
That's probably not going to do it.
No. He's pretty good at the fighting.
Yeah.
And Recurring is knocked out. Poor guy. But Stoner's up first. Come
Go,
on.
Stoner.
You can do it. You have a d6 for this.
Yay.
It's because he's wounded. Still being stunned and kind of ganged up on. And about to do a smarts roll, I imagine.
Well, if I'm next, yeah.
Yeah, no you are.
Oh,
Or
this is going to
three
annoy
smarts
Hestia.
rolls.
So, smarts roll?
Yeah.
Don't roll a 1, don't roll a 1.
Ooh.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah. So another smarts roll.
As you swing again.
What? Ah, shame.
Not wounded though, but he still remains shaken.
All right, I'll do this instead. There. Okay.
He is not looking good with this. Ira! It is your turn. Recurring unconscious on the ground.
Eat
Stoner is...
him. Just eat his face.
It's a supers game. You're superheroes.
Undecided.
You don't eat faces. You're not Venom.
Ira turns to look over at the Stoner and Hestia
Yep.
before she charges over, going to pounce onto Stoner.
Alright.
Off the ping pong table?
Yeah, why not?
Just kind of leap onto the ping pong table. Now, it's not a wooden one, it's one of the stone ones they have a tendency to put up in university quads, so someone doesn't take off of it during the night. Weird segue, but it has happened. Alright, give me a fighting roll. If you're doing a pounce. I mean, I will fix this up for you. Well, the 6 will absolutely hit. Actually, because that's... Alright, do your damage with an extra d6. Or... Yeah, no. Biting him, clawing at him is like clawing at a stone in the savannas. Kind of just scratches across the surface like nails on a chalkboard. But, Hestia.
I like this one. It can take a punch.
Just not mentally.
Ooh.
Yep, that'll hit with a raise, so an extra d6.
Oh, reamed him.
You, well, what does this look like as you knock him out because he only has 1 wound left?
Red mist.
You're superheroes, damn it!
Hestia has realized how much enjoyment she's having from having someone who can survive more than 1 punch.
Yep.
And so, with her non-dominant hand, she'll rear back and just lay right into his door,
Right.
expecting to do like another hit with her other hand, but there's no more jaw there.
Yeah, well...
Like he's down, is what I meant by that.
Yeah. The stone surface that's kind of held around his jaw cracks, breaks, and kind of just flies off, revealing a fleshy mortal body beneath as he falls to the ground unconscious, kind of going through the illusion. And
I knew it was too much to expect from a mortal.
that is him knocked out. So,
You there, beast, let us wrestle.
Ira, I think she's talking to you.
Sorry, say again.
You there, beast, let us wrestle.
Rawr. Question is, does Hestia's flame burn the lion?
Yeah, no, it absolutely will. Well, I think that will hit. Ira, this is my reminder to tell you that you can actually talk the human talk as a lion.
Hold up! Hold up! Wait! I am not a beast! I am friend! I am friend!
I recognize this voice. It is that child of Echidna from the apartment complex.
Hold up, flaming god lady! Hold up!
Did you want to turn back, Ira? Or kind of just stay in line for a bit longer? It's up to you.
Come back.
Turn back? Alright. Boop.
Friend! Friend!
Well, you kind of...
As exasperatedly as she just watches the 8-foot-tall flaming god woman just tower over her.
I would perhaps not go so far as friends, but I shall spare you today.
Thank you. I will give you a sacrifice in returns of
She
your...
just starts walking away.
Go!
That's fine. Well, at this point, cheers of adulation and excitement go up from all the people watching from the safety of the buildings. It's just claps and woo! And
We did it.
people start to come running out.
Oh.
And they're
I
all
get
like,
into a fighting stance.
they kind of step back a little bit. It's like, no.
More challenges.
Line up.
Um,
There's enough of me to go around.
we were gonna thank you for taking on the bad guys.
I relax a little.
And some of them are coming over to you as well, Ira. And they're like, that's so cool, you could turn into a lion? Can you turn into other animals as well? As I think you're muted at the moment.
Stunned.
Ira kind of just backs away, saying, yeah, but yeah. Not really revealing a lot.
This is weird. Bo, Hestia, how are you responding to this? Of random, numerous people kind of coming up and being like, that was so cool.
They're approaching Bo, though? He just sort of hid behind the fountain the whole time.
Yeah, no, they're approaching like the giant stone golem things.
Ah.
Kind of like, that was pretty awesome, giant stone dude, I guess.
He makes him like give like a half smile and like a wave with one hand. Very robotic.
Well, they're taking photos and everything else like that, and there's a couple who are actually posing with it.
Oh, I kind of feel bad, but
Would they show up in photos?
Yeah, he grabbed the modifier photo perfect.
Right.
So they pick up on security cameras and video and film and everything.
that's why he was able to trick hacks.
Right, yes.
When he put the infrared up, he's like, "Oh, infrared, huh?"
Yeah.
Yes, film quality. Cameras and microphones detect and record the illusions.
Because you do sound as well. It's fun.
Yep.
Super cool.
I'm gonna have to put you up against smart people, aren't I?
No. Do you want Hestia creaming people into the sidewalk
Well, just because they're
in
smart
one turn?
doesn't
We
mean
will be
they...
the perfect team.
Just because they're smart doesn't mean they also can't do other things. People can be two things. Fine.
They can be strong and on fire.
Dual personalities.
You hear Thunderchild kind of come through the earpieces and go, well, I've called the police. They're on the way. Well, they're already on the way. Campus security is keeping their distance because this is outside of their pay grade. So if you're all done, the ship's ready and waiting.
Telepathically ask everyone else, so we're done then?
Hestia?
I'm finished here, apprentice of Hecate.
Rude, but okay. Kara's kind of just standing there, being like,
House mortal, you must come with us.
oh, okay. You see the door open to the time skipper. And Unchild just kind of waiting in the doorway, being like, come on, I can't decloak it. Axe has a strict no decloaking policy. And all of you get in?
Yep.
Yes.
It's okay, Hestia. It's a flying cloud. She kind of waves her hand in a dismissive motion, and a cloud kind of starts to appear over the general area.
Do not patronize me, mortal.
Oh! We're gonna start throwing around the M word, are we?
Am I incorrect?
You are incorrect.
Very well. Immortal.
There's a crack of thunder that goes through the sky.
There's just her eyes twitch. Zeus isn't around here, correct?
No, this is
Very
in his
good.
country.
More
I
waiting
have some
to start drizzling.
choice words for him.
Come on, Hestia, just get in the cloud.
This is clearly some kind of boat, you fool.
A cloud boat, then.
House mortal, come with us.
Kara goes with you, and she gets in, and she goes, oh, wow, okay. This is a lot.
Everyone, this is my house mortal.
I mean, I go back to the splash page, and I remember what was written there.
It is believed she is also empowered, as are we all.
Honestly, I don't think I have powers at all.
That would be a wild chance.
Well, nothing's really come up. I mean,
I'm sure they have ways of testing this.
Whatever. She just kind of takes a seat. And Funchell's like, well, if everyone else could take a seat, we're gonna get
Where?
this cloud moving. Huh?
To where?
We're gonna go back to our home? Or the
So
base?
I need to take this seat back to home base.
No, you just need to sit in it.
Very well.
I mean, you don't have to. I think it'd be funny, but I think it would be less embarrassing for you if you actually take a seat.
I will sit, but not because you told me to.
Whatever helps. And with that, she just kind of engages the engine and takes off. So, for a supervillain fight, that went well.
Yes, I believe so.
Good call on the giant stone giants. Giant stone giants. What?
Just trying to block off the exits. They wanted to fight him. I was like, okay.
Yeah, no, it works.
That poor other guy that was made of stone didn't feel like it did too well.
Well, I was having a look at him, and I was kind of wondering how you guys would go against him.
I mean, it was like he was intimidated by like something similar to him, but just far larger.
Well, he's a big guy. Probably
Yeah.
not used to having things bigger than him.
It's fair.
It's probably gotten bigger. I mean,
With
But
these
the-
powers, you mean?
well, yeah, I mean, they don't usually tell you this, but when you start to manifest your powers, usually it does come along with some, or it sometimes comes along with some physical improvements. Sometimes you find out that you have skills that you didn't used to have.
Like my illusionary skill seems to have improved greatly.
I got an intrinsic knowledge of meteorology,
Ah, interesting.
but my powers kind of just clicked on.
Hmm.
Hestia, I will get a spirit roll from you,
Very well.
as things are starting to calm down somewhat.
That is an 8.
You can remain as Hestia if you like.
And I do.
Alright. But yeah, no, I'm not sure. Well, Axe hasn't shown me any physical readouts for the lot of you, so I'm not sure if any of you have really changed on the physical level. She kind of looks to Era and goes, I think you've gone through a lot of physical changes. Kind of just
a little bit.
Yeah, no. You don't find animal shifters too often, though. It's kind of one of those stranger powers. But I'm glad you're on our side. I'd hate to have to fight a lion again. So, any other questions while we're in flight? I mean, that fight went pretty well. I think you might need to work on your teamwork a little bit, but I think you worked rather well together.
Are there stronger mortals?
We're still compiling the information, so we're not sure yet.
I hope there are.
I mean, super strength is a common power amongst powered individuals. People want to be stronger and tends to manifest. But are you after a challenge or are you after a fight?
Yes.
I mean, okay. I mean, the challenge for you wouldn't be going up against someone who's stronger. Wouldn't
But
you
that
have...
is a fun challenge.
Oh, wouldn't you have more of a concern with someone like Hermes?
His speed and cunning are commendable for sure. But I spent my most enjoyable days fighting the children of Echidna. And with that, I just gently look over to Era,
Yeah.
but then think better of it. And she's like, but those days have long been past.
And now you find yourself in the world of mortals. How's it going?
I haven't been impressed by much.
Well,
Do better.
not like I have any control over it. As you start to pull into the base, and the ship starts to plummet. Well, I think Hax is going to want to talk to all of you. As the dime skipper kind of opens up with a hiss. And sure enough, Hax is kind of just waiting for you there. He is also talking to, well, he's splitting his attention between the recently live time skipper and what looks to be a robot person who you vaguely remember as seeing on the first day.
They outside?
They were outside.
Ah, I saw. I probably wouldn't have seen them. Oh, did they come to the front door?
I believe they did.
Oh, okay. Maybe I did. I don't recall.
Hack says, "Whoa, congratulations on your first supervillain fight."
It was literally nothing.
I mean, no, you're right. You did really well. Though, that Stone guy actually got a couple of licks in. Well, not a couple of licks in. He took a couple of your punches, which surprised me.
He took exactly 2.
That's a couple.
It is still not something to celebrate.
Well, I'm sure we'll find a challenge for you at some point.
That is my hope. Mortal Hacks.
Yes!
This is my house mortal, Kara.
Hello, House Mortal. And you also have that. We'll delete him. Alright. Hi. I think we met briefly, and Hex is like, yeah, no, we met briefly. So
It is of the belief that she is also empowered. In some form.
in some form. In some form, how?
Hestia just shrugs.
Okay. House Mortal, do you actually have a name? And she's like, no, it's Karen. Okay. Alright. Have you displayed any unusual occurrences or things? She's like, not really. Nothing really happening. He's like, well... Sorry, Hestia, but you know, I've been kind of watching, and besides some rather obnoxious puzzle doing...
Perhaps that is her new power.
to assemble puzzles. I was like, oh wow. My power is the ability to put together puzzles while I'm sleeping. Cool.
We shall call you the Puzzler.
Ooh, I like it.
It's like, please don't.
You shall be a great mind.
Oh, please don't.
With all due respect, literally everyone in the building got powers. Perhaps yours have not just manifested yet. Unless they are puzzle related.
It's like, I mean, look, if I can continue to... If I can just get my uni degree and be done with it, I would be happy with that.
Is your uni degree puzzle related? Because then I have some great news for you.
No, it's not related to puzzles. She kind of just starts stepping away.
Where are you going now?
Hestia, give me that spirits roll.
There we go.
There you go. Boop. You kind of start following. And you feel the fires cool down. And as the ashen form of Hestia kind of just breaks away, fully you step out of the ash pile. Still fully clothed.
Hey.
And she's like,
Wild, right?
I think this is something we will have to discuss.
I think so too.
Wait till I get it going.
What?
I'm not sure. Hax at this point does say though, well, look, demigods aside, You've had your first supervillain fight. Have you considered names yet?
What? No?
I think my name is Hestia.
I mean, look, I get that, but at the same point, Link, you're gonna have to go out because I don't think Hestia likes to show up until, you know.
So there's a fight going on?
Something interesting by the looks of it.
I mean, yeah, that tracks.
Something interesting, or you're threatened. It probably has something to do with the adrenaline.
He does kind of give off the vibes of an adrenaline junkie, yeah.
A little bit. Ira, have you considered a name? Costume? A something? Because the mask seems to stick to you even when you're in your animal form a little bit. There's a part of me that wants to say Beast Girl, but I think that's taken.
No. Apollo.
Apollo? So we're going for a god theme? It's just like, really?
Why not?
Apollo? Okay. This is fine.
As an ancient history student, I cannot tell you how much that hurts my brain. There's nothing about Apollo that screams turns into animals.
Exactly. No one's gonna think, oh, Apollo, huh? They must do stars and shit. But no, I turn into a lion.
Axe is just like, you know what? She's got you there.
What?
The villains will never see it coming.
He's just like standing there with this destroyed expression on his face.
So, Lee, what should your code name be?
Nothing.
I mean, I'm not just gonna call you nothing.
No, but like, I mean, Lee is fine.
Really? You're just gonna first name this?
I mean, to be honest, I hope not to be involved unless it's Hestia.
I mean, okay. You don't want to be like Socrates or Homies? Homer
Homies?
or
I'm
Homer or
down with the
something?
homies. If I come up with something, I'll let you know, but nah, I hope not to be involved.
Well, the sooner you have a handle on summoning Hestia, the better.
Yeah.
And Bo.
Yeah?
I mean, I know you do illusions and things, but I need to call you something over the radio.
Is Bo no good?
Well, because people listen.
Oh.
And as good as I am, you never quite know. A code name works well for numerous reasons. If for no other, if you start encountering magic, it just looks to you, Lee. It's entirely possible you might have to deal with dealing with true names. So if you're walking around as Bo the illusionist, then things can get bad. There's all sorts of extra dimensional nonsense that could go on, so
Oh. People could summon me.
yeah, that's one thing they could do.
Huh.
Heart stopping is also popular.
I haven't really given much thought.
That's okay. There's no need to sell it now. Just something to think about.
Oh, okay.
Costume as well. I mean, I've got the costume printer almost finished. He kind of gestures over to a large machine off in the corner.
I need to think about that too then, won't I?
I mean, as long as I supply it with materials, I can print out pretty much anything. Well, clothing-wise.
Think about that too.
I've got a special material that I used to use, and I think I figured out how to recreate it.
Oh?
From the materials around here, anyway. Yeah, high-strength polymer cloth.
That sounds handy.
Stops low caliber bullets. Or
That's...
can.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a suit of that then.
Yeah, no, most people say that. I will get one for you as well, though, Lee. Because
Thank you.
as much as you're kind of like, I want to stay out of the fighting, you're probably gonna get straight bullets.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Though, I will say one of the good things about Australia, we don't have to deal with guns that much. But good work once again. I suggest all of you kind of go get some rest and breathe the free air for a little bit. I would like to talk to all of you or each of you over the next couple of days about doing some patrols. Patrols. Yeah, you know, go out, scan the police frequencies, see if any powered nonsense is going on, and seeing wherever you can kind of take on the bad guys.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Cool.
But with that, he kind of gestures to the elevators and they go ding. I think I've kind of kept you here today long enough.
Okie dokie.
Oh, good.
Now, I think all of you should be able to get to the flats pretty easily. Yes, you're all still there. Excellent.
We're still there.
Brug goes back to the separate apartments.
Well,
I mean, that's fair. Ira, you do hear Nox kind of calling out, be like, "Is that you? Are you back?"
I'm so hungry.
I wasn't taken to the ground floor for some reason.
I got you there.
I got it. Yep. It's my child. Is that my cat child? Hello.
He starts doing the leg rubbing thing. It's like, you're gone so long.
I was gone for at least 8 hours.
Oh, you're gone for a couple. Yeah, about that.
That's like half a cat week.
My food bowl is empty, and I think there's something in my water bowl.
Ira goes to attend Nox's needs for the rest of the evening.
Just kind of start doing all that, showering, etc.
Yeah.
That's all good. Bo, what are you doing with your evening?
Well, what evening is it? Is it a show evening or not?
Or no, that's ah. It will be a Thursday.
Uh,
Having a night in, going for a performance.
Thursday.
Mhm.
I'll probably take the night in to do shows Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Hey. So, how are you spending your evening? You went
Just-
through a lot today.
Yeah. Woke up earlier than I would have to after my Wednesday show.
Yup.
Had to go and do stuff.
Mhm.
Just sit down and relax. Probably have some lunch. Is it lunchtime? Afternoon tea?
Afternoon tea.
Something like that? Yeah. Just trying to unwind after the significant exertion that he pulled trying to maintain 4 illusions at once.
Yeah, no, look, and those were probably the biggest illusions you've ever done.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's only been illusioning himself in like a small stage before.
Yeah. So doing something that big.
It feels pretty good though. Like, it's like I was able to do that. That's nuts. Sort of. While he's trying to relax, his mind occasionally drifts to thinking about big setups that he could do with that level of illusionary appearance.
Yeah, just like psyched, rev, just like all the options.
Yeah. It's just they're probably doing that, trying to unwind, but also hyping himself up, thinking about what he could do.
That loop, that fun
Yep.
time loop, yeah.
Mhm.
That's fair enough. Well, Lee,
Yo.
I imagine the two of you just kind of collapse on the couch.
Correct. I'm gonna menu log some dinner, okay?
She's like, you know what, that's fair.
Cool.
So
Oh.
we should probably talk about this.
Yeah, no, we absolutely should. Do you have any idea how to start? Because I sure don't.
So you're a god?
I think there's just a god inside me.
Okay. Can she hear us now?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
When I'm not here, there's kind of like being asleep.
Okay.
You can kind of get the gist of things, but mostly it's nothing.
Okay, so it's kind of an out-of-body experience, I guess?
Super out of body, yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think Hax explained it as like sharing the same time.
and hacks. Okay, so I didn't know there were more superheroes in the world than that.
Neither did I. But they contacted all of us in the morning yesterday. Today?
Hmm.
Today?
Today.
In one day.
Yeah.
Jeez. Long day though. And apparently they bought the building, so they're our new landlord.
Oh, okay. So
Mhm.
if you don't work for them, we'll lose the flat.
I don't know.
Okay. That's a bit concerning.
A lot of this is a bit concerning, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, what happens if you get hurt?
think it really depends on who gets hurt. If it's me, then it's going to be a bad time. If it's other me, then I don't
Hestia.
know if... Yeah, Hestia. I don't know if she can get hurt.
Okay.
Hasn't happened so far.
Look, I think all of this is a lot for both of us to take in, and that's not even the invisible spaceship.
Yeah, that is also new.
Like, that is a spaceship, right?
It's absolutely a spaceship, I think, yeah.
Okay. Have you been to space?
I have not.
Okay.
They when you called about getting picked up, they offered that as a foster lift.
Just casually.
Casually, but I was worried about you, so I wasn't really thinking that hard.
I mean, thank you. Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a lot.
Right?
As you're having this conversation, the Minilog food will arrive.
Hell yeah, Thai food.
Yeah, no, I think we need to think about this.
I think so too. Please help.
Well, bright side, I don't seem to have any powers that aren't puzzle related.
See, I still feel like maybe they just haven't, blossomed yet or something. Because it would be weird, right? Like, even our upstairs neighbor got powers.
She thinks back to that and she's like, can I not have whatever he had?
I sure hope so.
Okay. Well, for now, I'm just gonna act on the assumption that I don't have powers.
Sure. If anything comes up, though.
Yeah, no, if anything comes up, I'll let you know. Well, everyone, first things first, you get a good night's sleep. Mostly
Yay.
dreamless or mostly peaceful. But other than that, you also get your first advance. Now, advances are similar to that of leveling up, but it's a little bit more limited. Who's opening and closing doors?
Nope.
No one? It's fine.
That's me. I was a good guy.
Ooh, also, I got the rulebook. I'm super excited.
That's a good one.
Alright, so with an advance, you can gain a new edge, so a new feat-like power. You can increase a skill, so you can move a skill up a rank, as long as it's equal to or greater than its linked attribute. You can increase 2 skills that are lower than or linked to, and all that noise. You can increase one of your attributes by 1, up a dice step. So for instance, if you currently have a D4 in smarts, you can jump it up to a D6. Or likewise with spirit, you can go from D6 to D8. Or you can remove a minor hindrance. Or you can reduce a major hindrance to minor. Once you get 3 advances, well, once you get to your 4th advance, you will go to seasoned.
Hooray!
But that choice is yours. Now,
Power is yours.
by means of kind of closing up for the night, I do have other stuff planned. It's just, by the time we get into it, it'll run way over. But social media is all abuzz with your exploits from the day. Superheroes fighting supervillains in the city of Breakford. Who are these mysterious masked heroes? Why do they all have the same mask? Why are they dressed so casually?
Well,
What are the stone giants, and why did they suddenly disappear into nothingness? There's a lot of questions, but it's mostly a lot of the university students to be happy that things went well. The police eventually came for the two supervillains and carted them away. And the most of the people who were there were just kind of like, yeah, good riddance, get rid of them. They were being jerks. But there's still a lot of things, like this absolute video footage of a lion turning into a person and a person turning into a lion. Person.
Hey, we know that line.
And it's kind of like, wow. There's video footage of the stone giants fighting with the clones and the duplicates, and it's all rather spectacular as the fists go flying everywhere.
occasional miss.
And kind of misses, and there's a big question about, you know, what were they? Where did they come from? Where did they go? And also, there's a lot of... Well, Lee, you show up in a couple of the videos as well.
Uh-oh.
Is suddenly changing and turning into Hestia.
Uh-oh.
And then, you know, Hestia laying out quite a few individuals.
Hooray.
And Kara's kind of like, well, at least you're famous now.
I guess. Not how I wanted it to go.
You wanted to be famous?
Also, no.
Okay.
But maybe, like, you know, YouTube viral famous?
Sure enough, on all the videos, though, your faces are blurred.
Hooray.
So it's kind of impossible to see who you are or who you were. And even then, Lee, you attend university with some of these people, and they don't seem to have tagged you or recognized you in anything.
Oh, thank Christ.
Superman effect. Or the Clark Kent effect.
So I can get my mask trained into glasses.
Well, that's something you'd have to talk to Hacks about.
Mm-hmm.
But the domino masks are usually the default. There is some comments that start cropping up about being, you know, those two guys weren't doing anything wrong. They were just kind of working out some aggression. Like, is this the new police brutality? Who did these people answer to? Is anyone supervising them? Some questions about, are they vigilantes? And the usual back and forth continues that you see on social media with people being like, no, these are obviously good people. Others being like, how do we know that? Who are they? Can you trust a person behind a mask? But with that, and I know it's a little bit early, but that's fine. All the super heroics behind you, and relax. Get your evening. I'll ask that you kind of think about a costume or something, and I'll figure out some way to represent that.
Yep.
And some super heroic names. Also, have a think about the base. What kind of equipment and stuff you'd like in there, because the room you had down there was a little bit more expensive than what you have in the apartments, and is probably a little bit more durable for what you want. Maybe you want to be testing out. But other than that, I'm just going to sign out from this stream, and then I'll be back with you guys.
Oh.
Well, hey everyone. Well, they had their first actual supervillain fight. I think I'm going to have to throw them up against a couple of more things. Or at least a couple more supervillains. But, you know, everyone's just kind of finding their steps and finding their footing. But until next week, that's kind of it for the Breakford incident. We'll be back here next Tuesday at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time. But until then, you can hit me up on the socials, mostly YouTube and Twitter. That one. And you can always message me, talk about the game, or hell, just talk about anything really. I'm available, I'm there. But until then, I also have a game at 6:30 on Sundays that you can tune in, where we are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Agents of Edgewatch. We're currently going to be going into the second game pretty soon, or at least the third book. I got there in the end, it's fine. But my name's Matthew, this has been Savage World Supers, presenting the Breakford incident. This has been Obscura. I hope you have a good week, a good day, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. But remember, storytelling.